Real Sound Studios, you know what's going down. Real Tone Money in the room.
You know, for sure, man.
Hey, Real Tone, there's some real money in the room.
Alright, got me. For the people who don't know, maybe for unfamiliar, you know what I'm saying? Let them know who we got behind the camera.
Man, I'm Trigger Maxo C, the flyest CRIP you ever see, the boss head honcho lieutenant, the one that oversee. AKA Maxo Kream, you know, chillin', man.
Yeah, man, Maxo Kream, man. I didn't get the opportunity to see South by Southwest, I don't think.
Right.
But OG Percy, you ran into OG Percy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And actually, I ran into you. Cool Kai. Cool Kai, he had the pop-up shop, you know what I'm saying? And we linked in, you know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 bro. Matter of fact, I saw you last year. We was at Icebox in Atlanta, All-Star Weekend. You know what I'm saying? Man, Maxo, bro, I don't even know where to start this from. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, were you familiar with RealToon?
Man, yeah, so I've been seeing your shit, 'cause I seen you do some shit. You came down to A-Leaf, you was off of Deerview, right off DA. You was with Trey outside some apartments.
Oh yeah, though, what's the background? This, you know what I'm talking about? Late shit,
I been
boy.
on Maxo back then, way back then. We locked in, you feel me? That's gang, like, we locked in with this crib shit, cream, all that. Like, we been locked in this KCG lockup, you feel me? Lockup KCG. Ain't nothing to it, you feel me?
So it's the same thing, basically.
It's like, look, it's like we are on running like, oh shit, some niggas lock up, some niggas, you feel me? Some lock up, some that's cream. Some cream, some niggas lock up, we just a family, you feel me? At the end of the day, we all family, like, that's just what it is. We all locked in, we all each other, you feel me?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Trey, man, free Trey, man, rock out, dog. Yeah, man, no, for sure, man, yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing your shit.
Man, free Trey, man, yeah, man. We started with Trey. A lot of people don't know. See, a lot of people don't know. That's where RealToon started. And so before I went to Fort Worth, before I went, you know, cross country for real, like I'm talking from Cali to Atlanta to Memphis to any state. You know, I was out here, and the Rock Out was one of the first people who we linked in with. And the city of Houston really didn't mess with me. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, you know, outside of the Rock Out and the A-Leaf area for real, you know, and now I come back. You know, most people do, but you know that's real history right there. That's the beginning. Yeah. So you've been tapped in since the beginning.
Yeah, I watch all that shit. Errol, look, this is what I'm gonna say. I watch this be capping, bro. You feel me? And then just to be honest, I like most interviews I do, I ain't gonna pop it and cap it like that, bro. I don't be doing interviews like, you know, I be doing like the faders, the pitchforks, the shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Rolling Stones and shit like that, bro. But you know, I for people. You know what I'm saying? I with Houston. I A-Leaf, blood, sweat, and tears throughout that shit. So anything coming through that, I see. You know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, it's good, RealToon.
No, real money in the room, man. No, for sure, man. We had to have you though, but what really made it like official, like nigga put it together when I went back and I watched the vlog for OG Percy. So, you know, we just finished with South by Southwest, and I invited him out as a headliner. You know, we had a few other things for him lined up. And, you know, I know he never really left Fort Worth outside of, you know, prison. Right. And so I wanted him to get the opportunity to experience the love and admiration that the streets had for him. And it was exactly what I thought it was.
Fuck word in this mother. Let's go. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
How you feeling, brother?
There you go, man.
You got a picture of your brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Picture OG, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, hold on that shit. I watch your battle move. It's the legend OG right here, man.
Okay. Let's
OG Percy, man. Y'all see what it is, man.
Let's see it.
Texas. 1, 2, 3. OG Percy, real Texas. All right. Thank you,
Let's go, man.
And then I saw there was a moment where you two had the opportunity to link up. You know what I'm saying? How was that?
That shit crazy. I was walking on my pop-up, so I went to South by this year. I ain't been to South by like 4 or 5 years. Right. I was supposed to be on tour, but I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Texas. Like, I started there, so I'm starting back from Texas. You know what I'm saying? So I do my pop-up, I'm walking out. We on 6th Street, Marvin, Norman. I see Percy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we by the store, so I'm talking to my bro. One of my niggas in the store come out. I just see somebody, can I come through?
Touch elbows with the big homie if I can. See if he'll let me get close enough. Will they let me get close enough? Yeah, can I get close enough to shake his hand? If anybody let me in there. Can somebody just let me in there to shake his hand? What's cracking?
Ooh, you know, we be deep. Everybody know, like, that's why I just came like this. Like, I'm known for being 40 to 100 deep. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying, like that. So we was already deep. So he just trying to come through, show his respect. You know, we see a bunch of young niggas, he ain't just going, you know what I'm saying? But person not even knowing that we him.
Right. He don't even know.
You know what I'm saying? Because he from, like, you know, he old school, forward, you know, just like old school Houston, they couldn't move around, bro.
Right.
They be in one spot, so they don't really know the love. They don't know how the internet spread and shit.
Right.
So he come through, you know, I like it, see, I hit it, see, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
What's cracking? What you mean? Let me do it Houston style then. They don't know nothing. Make it. They ain't like that. What they know about that? What's up, big homie? Yeah, man. I just wanted to shake your hand before I get up out of here, man.
You know what I'm saying? He took this hat, tilt mine back, you know.
I seen you, hello. You know,
OG Percy. Hello. Okay. You the truth. Keep doing what you doing, big homie. No doubt.
You said you do the antics.
Yeah.
How long have you been seeing Percy on the internet?
I probably seen Percy for like a year.
Okay, so recently, not the battle rap.
Nah.
Yeah.
Battle rap?
Yeah, he got a viral battle rap where he it was like a blood versus a crip. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has seen that, and that's Percy in it. If you see it, you gonna know what I'm talking about. And the crip was disrespectful.
I probably seen it, but I probably ain't know it was him.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Understood, man. But I feel like that was a big moment, man. Especially him seeing you. You know what I'm saying? A younger cat who, you know, got the wave now. Right, you know what I mean? Been having it though.
Right.
Been having it though. Can we get into it?
Come on.
Well, Maxo, for starters, let's just take it from the top. You from A-Leaf, Houston, right?
Southwest A-Leaf, Texas.
How was it growing up in the SWAT?
It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit older. Like, you know what I'm saying to y'all. So, like, I ain't get on social media till I was like 16, like MySpace there. So we really grew up outside, like fighting, playing hide and go get it, punching down, getting punched. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like stealing bikes, like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That we just thought was normal shit. And like as we progressed, as we got older, like, you know what I'm saying, just jumping off that porch. Me, it was really like when the laws can't keep in the door, when the feds raided our house, when I was 11. You know what I'm saying? Then right after that, my brother going to jail.
Well, that was with your dad's situation.
Yeah, that was my dad's situation. You feel me? Like, I've been in the streets like I'm like little kid. Like, I don't mean like nigga 7 years old out here selling dope. I mean like we really out here. We run up and down Bissett and DA for real. Back when they had the guy a Fiesta right there. Back when it was the HEB right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really putting on. You feel me? So shit like that. But yeah, like.
Well, let's rewind it a little bit, right? Because your family is actually Nigerian.
My dad Nigerian, my mama black.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
You know, most Nigerians who come out here, in my experience, you know what I'm saying, you know, most of them be lame, you know, a little more square. Square. I ain't gonna say lame, but square. You know, like real talk. They you know, I remember, bro, like, especially A-Leaf is a high concentration of Nigerians. I think Toby's Nigerian, Dejo, is like a lot of Nigerians. Even some of the more popular artists, when you do your background, they actually Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? And I remember, so I went to school with some Nigerians, and I just remembered like they were very square. You know what I'm saying? And but you kind of defy those odds. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. Is that because your mom's black, or is it
because my mom black, and plus like on my Nigerian side, my auntie snitched on my daddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? They had like, you go look it up, all this dudes, like all the paperwork. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
your Nigerian auntie snitched on your Nigerian daddy. His sister.
Yeah, his sister. You know what I'm saying? That, like, and then, so they really made me despise my Nigerian side, because with my black side, they could fight, go to jail, all that shit. But Thanksgiving, Christmas is still a family. We gonna laugh, cry together, you know what I'm saying? Hold it down as a most sense of loyalty. But them, I just see, like, a lot of disloyalty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen my daddy on the phone arguing with his other brothers over land in Nigeria. I done seen him, like, when his brothers die, and them niggas going back and forth, like, you know how niggas smoke dead ops?
Yeah.
They dead hunting each other. I'm like, that ain't how we really move. You feel me? Like on my mama's side. So like my Nigerian side real like corrupted. You feel me?
It's interesting hearing you say that though, because most of the Nigerians I know stick together. At least in America they do. Like it be pockets.
And see, if you go to like my daddy's side, you feel me? They gonna say they stick together. That we just don't with them. But we got our own, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey mama, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I got uncles that got deported to Canada. Like that, like, you know what I'm saying, on that scam fraud shit they did. It was the African mafia doing that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they gonna push education, read your book, like, you know what I'm saying, for sure. Like, raised to be like this, our circumstances. Like, my daddy ain't had no y'all, nigga, money though. Anybody that knew us growing up, we had all the shoes, Jordans ain't want for shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause my daddy had that money. Every time he go to jail, you know what I'm saying, nigga got fixed or not. Cause my mama, she ain't, like, you know what I'm saying, she had to go get a job. She was a housewife. You feel me? So like every time I been with him, we had to figure it out. And me being the oldest, well, the oldest of my daddy, I got an older brother, but we got different daddies, you feel me? Same mama. And he always in jail, so I really had to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's very interesting to hear. I didn't know that. You know, I heard you on a song saying, getting head from a light-skinned Akata. Yeah. So I just assumed, you know what I'm saying, you was fully African.
Nah, they call me, bro, my daddy get with some of my Nigerian partners, they be calling me African, Akata boy, half that, cause like, you know what I'm saying, but that shit don't mean shit. Like really, with the Nigerian culture, wherever your father is, that's what you is regardless. Right. 10 toes slumped down, so you feel me?
Yeah. Well, did you ever get made fun of, you know, one thing that I noticed growing up, it was the African booty scratcher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I know a lot of Africans ended up growing out of that and ended up becoming on everything. African be the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Love Nigerian.
On everything, you know, they have that cash, you know what I'm saying?
But like I was about to say, with that, like, man, I post throwback pictures all the time. We was Jordaned up, boo-booed up. Me and my brothers, my mama, like, you know what I'm saying? I know she got a job now, but before then, when my dad was in the streets, my mama and my aunt them used to be boosting. So they hit like Foley's, all Mason, TJ Maxx, whatever, like going fed. So we was plotting up, like growing up. So like I ain't really get that. I get the African booty scratcher sometimes, but yeah, okay, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Right.
That's one
thing.
You
was one of them Africans.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat your
yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but sometimes I get into it with an African on my black side, like, man, sweat ass African booty scratcher. But then, like, you know, it's just like my cousin Kevin, shout out Kevin, everybody know him, Kevin and Carrie, G-Mob, A-Leaf, Texas. He used to get on my like, Nigerian too. Ooh, I'm like, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But that's like little kid, elementary, you feel me?
Right.
That, but I ain't really go through it like that, like, goddamn. By the time 5th grade, 6th grade come, we in intermediate, we going to Young Blood Million and shit like that. I was defending the Nigerian kids there, cause like Nigerians cheap. That's why I was a lot in the A-Leaf. But like they could move out. You see a whole family and the daddy push them to go to school, education, but they'll move to 9,700 just cause Africans cheap. You know what I'm saying? They cheap than So like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So yeah, though, but everybody knows Big Ebo. You know what I'm saying? Not your boy, y'all know it's cracking.
Yeah, I seen you link with Wale and y'all was doing like some, it was like an embracement of that part of your culture.
Yeah. Wale.
I remember when I discovered you, you know what I'm saying? This had to be 2010.
Right.
2010. I think the song La La had just come out. And I was going to Yates around this time.
Okay, for sure.
At Third Ward. And so I remember it vividly. This was a different era in Houston.
Right.
And I want to kind of build up here, but I do want to take it there because I remember the Southwest documentary came out. You were in that. But prior to that, I remember I used to ride the 52. This was back when you could ride the 52 Scott before the 54 Scott.
Okay,
for sure. What I'm saying? But going from Sunnyside to Yates, you know, that was the...
On the Metro.
The Metro, yeah. I was on the Real Tune, started off on the Metro, out the mud. Is where it started at.
Y'all did.
Yeah, I remember it was a Cream. I don't remember the name. It was like Marcus or something, but bro had on the Grape 5s. And the Grapes hadn't come out this year, nor the year before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you had on the Grape 5s,
right,
you knew something. You know what I'm saying? They looked like beaters. He wore them hoes, but he knew something. You know what I'm saying? Like Ben had to have these. We in high school, so you know what I'm saying? And he was Cream.
Right.
You know, and so then you come out with Lala.
Right.
And it's like the whole city is sharing to Facebook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I guess Facebook had just popped
That
out.
shit viral on Facebook like a
So how, that was with Lindo C, huh?
Lindo C, man. Lindo Cartel, man.
Yeah,
Shit
yeah.
show.
How did that come about?
So, remember I said my black side. My mama and Linda mama are sisters. Blood sisters. Linda my blood cousin.
Oh,
You
see
know what I'm
that?
saying?
Yeah, now it's making sense.
And
yeah.
then like how I said I'm a fighter, like love to fight.
Right.
I think I get that from Lindo mama. Cause
Right.
she like, she the ain't like you play, we gonna call her whoop your.
Right.
Not her, we gonna call my Aunt Trish, but like that. But anyways, yeah, me and Lyndon started. So I'm from Southwest A-Leaf. Lyndon from A-Leaf, but he grew up on 6300 West Airport. So if you know anything about Houston, you know. You know what I'm saying? He got Southwest A-Leaf, Southwest Fundry. Lyndon from the other side. But when Lyndon moved to A-Leaf, moved back to A-Leaf, he seen it was turned. Like out there, it's turned too. But they be like more on some hood. A-Leaf be more on some block. Like, bro, all right, cool. You can be Happy Homes DA, boom. To go to the trenches, you can cook. Boom, to go to Kirkwood, United 700. Boom, go to Leewood, United 700. Boom, then you're on Willcrest. Willcrest, jump off into God Spice Lane. You know what I'm saying? Boom, you pass it up. You're on the Beltway, Forum Park, like it's blocks. You go up DA, that's 600-700. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So when Lyndon came back from the Southwest side to A-Leaf, he like, I see what you was talking about, is jumping. Woo, he came, got down, CRIP, all that guy. Like, you know, if you was around that time and you know how the streets is moving, you come to A-Leaf, you know how that is jumping. If you know, you know. So bro got down, he got down to life. But then on top of that, I would let him know too, like, yeah, you know, the game ain't cool, but we some fly too. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing about us, like, we gonna jump fly. We gonna jump Judy for sure. So that's where the Cream Click shit came from. At first it was Custom Click. You know what I'm saying? We were painting shirts, doing like little airbrush shirts, shoes and shit. And we like, we on this sneaker shit too. Cause like, the Crips that we are, or like the Crips I used to be former member of, you know what I'm saying? We was known as the Dirty Crips. The Crips is gonna rob you, beat you up, kill you, like that. Like, no exaggeration. You know about Forum Park, I go look that up.
Yeah,
nigga.
it kind of,
You know about,
that was
you
the
know?
stigma was Crips are dirty, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They big tall tees.
Right.
You the first like fly gangbanger for real.
Nah,
like
facts.
not on some like on
And
some
then-
on some really pushing the
Right.
fly line. Like
Nah, hell yeah.
they're like, did the gangs accept you? Like, you know?
Yeah,
you know,
they had no choice because I was out there when we was tall tee, baggy clothes.
Yeah, even
know what I'm
if
saying?
you watch the not to interrupt you, bro, but even if you watch the old Southwest documentary, what's bro name?
Which one?
Ah,
J Money?
J Money Creed. Is it J Money?
Yeah, J
I'm
Money.
thinking of J Money. Yeah, he had on the New York Knicks. Like he had on the
Top.
top. He looked like a dirty Crip back then. And you see him now. No, but
Yeah.
square business though. He
Nah,
looked square
thanks,
business.
thanks.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take it from him. He
Yeah.
looked square business. But he was one of them square business. You know what I'm
J
saying?
Money, that's my little brother.
Yeah, now you see him, he kind of just a little more, you know, pants a little tighter, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like back then, that wasn't a thing, but y'all were even in spite of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cream actually stands for kicks rule everything around me, right?
Hell yeah. So it was first, like I said, it was custom click. It was the customized shit. You know what I'm saying? When then Lindo came in the mix of Lindo, you know what I'm saying? We had fly, but you know how me and Lindo thug. So it stands for cash, kick those, and kicks. You know what I'm saying? But we put like KKK, Cream Click Clan. Cash, kick those, clicks. You know what I mean? Cash, kick those, and kicks.
Right.
But then I just shortened all that shit that we Cream Click. Because around that time, around that time, on the Southwest side, being fly was every click. You even know, like from all the click names, bro, whether it was Swagger, FDAB, Cream Click, all that shit was on some fly shit. But being that gangbangers, we from Southwest A-Leaf, Texas, you a product of your environment, you know what I'm saying? All the fly get thrown out the window once you start beefing and start dying and like that, you know what I'm saying? But not with us.
Right. Well, right. You know what I'm
sure.
saying? I'm curious to note though, cause you have the click and the gangbanging, and you know I've interviewed most of the West. You know what I'm saying? Not all of the West. You know what I'm saying? But I've interviewed a good chunk of members from the West, incredible too at that.
Right.
And what you notice in the history that I got, you know what I'm saying, from prior to the BDs coming to when the BDs got here, there was no cliques. There was no talk of cliques. So cliques really came during your era. Like you are the era of cliques. So at what point do gangs hit, and then at what point does it turn into the cliques?
Man, cause all right, early on, like what I got put down like 03, like 13, something like that.
Before put on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so, like back then, ain't no clique. Ain't about to be no clique with no Crips and no Bloods, Vice Stores, GDs, doing no handshake, doing nothing. But as me through that time, me getting older now, I'm 17. I'm making Cream clique. You feel me? Like it's different. Like you know what I'm saying? A couple homies said, but at the same time, we had our own politics, had our own shit going, and plus most of the big homies was locked up anyways. You feel me? So we the big homies. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that we the big homies of the set, but we got going. You know what I'm saying? Like the Cream clique. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then really like I ain't gonna lie, just bucking. Didn't tell me I couldn't make no clique, like nothing like that. And I had that respect, like that's the thing. I really had that kind of respect. But before this guy rap shit, how we move.
You know, the clique era was like I said, that was the era. If you think of some of the more notorious cliques that came out of that era, and for you to still be here, you know, you gotta salute it. You know what I'm saying? For you to come. I remember that time vividly. Like I said, I was on the sidelines, but you know, I was at Yates, so that was I was at Yates. I was at Yates before there was a push up or a scoot up. It was before it was early, like 103. I'm talking the start of everything. You know what I'm saying? I remember the YSBs, the 103s, and then you got Cream Click, the Young Moneys, the Most Wanted, the Young Ones, the you know, just a bunch of cliques. Mash Mode, where Sauce Walka came up out of.
Putting out, you know what I'm talking about? Putting that mash mode in the concrete, putting that 102 Pyro in the concrete. Yeah, pressing lines on all type. I'm talking about, on all that. With all the bullshit, you know what I mean? All the bullshit, all straight bullshit.
Then Cream was also one of them. Right. In A-Leaf. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just wondering, how did you guys, you know, survive that? Especially being like fly, because, you know, being fly, you get picked on. You know what I'm saying?
But man, that's the thing though. It was none of that. We was doing the picking on. Yeah. We was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was none of that with us. Like, one thing about, they knew with us, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a squabble hard and I don't give a who you is, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna stand in front of that. We gonna stand on our shit. But plus, we were just real too.
On the line, man.
Okay. Oh, that's where you at now?
Yeah, man.
Look at him, say two, stay working. Ooh, I can't do that. I can't say something.
Nah, I see you popping with the chains on.
Yeah, hey, Percy, look, let me get the camera back. No, for sure. All right, hey, let me hit back on you, Pete. We working. Y'all already tried. He already tried. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna hit back on you. On everything, I tried.
Yeah, what we talking about? We talking about, how you survive?
Yeah, being a fly in a gangster area.
Smashing on shit and thing come like, bro, A-Leaf is a place where like, yeah, bro, your big brother probably thug, know this, but that don't mean shit. You gotta prove yourself. You hear me? Like, that's how it was, like, you know what I'm saying? But a nigga was already known and solidified, like, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing about A-Leaf, like, you could be an A-Leaf superstar and be comfortable, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but we went through a lot. We went through a lot of wars, you know, like, if you know, you know. It was a time where we beefed with the whole goddamn A-Leaf because of some, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Like that, we're just really staying solid, staying 10 toes, bro, and not folding. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how is the relationships now? You know, you see a lot of people from that area. Right. Cause I don't want to get too, you know, vivid. I don't want to bring too much up bad, but at the same time, that was a big era, bro. Like that era kind of it ain't divide Houston now, but if you look at, you know, the now cliques, it kind of reminiscences of what was then. You know what I'm saying? And so now, you know, gotta grow up. You know what I'm saying? that was once 100 gotta grow up. You know what I'm saying? That was once Cream gotta grow up. And you still in entertainment. And from my perspective, entertainment is like the streets. Like you ain't got no job. You know what I'm saying? Even though you working, you know what I'm saying? And like you kind of still, you know, living like a, you know, like a nigga. Whereas some other people, they might have to get a job. You know, I don't know what the situation is, but has the culture changed to where now people can be in the same room together?
Yeah. I ain't got no, like, you know what I'm saying? I with a lot of niggas did not back in the day. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, like, nigga, I would want to hold a grudge. I would war with you for 15 years. I would war with you for 10 years, but that shit petty. Especially like when I look at all my ops, I'm like, bro, I'm richer than them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got more, like, it just be me being a bully, keep doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? And, like, God bless me to be in another place. Like, I done been through hella shootouts, all kind of, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? And God, when God bless you like that, don't take advantage. He can take it all away from you. Like, all right, Max, so you want to be out here still with that bull, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. You know, that's how shit happen. But, yeah, a lot of salute me. Like, it's a lot of I was beefing with, see him punch him down, see him shoot it out with. Now they see me, they be like, I ain't gonna lie. You was doing your thing too, bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, we fucked with you. We just, woo, you know, vice versa. Then, especially with the A-League cliques, because we all grew up with each other. We know each other mamas, went to school with each other, like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, more personal, closer to home, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Still up.
Yeah, you know, with being a Crip, when you go to Cali, somebody who like you're always in Cali. Every time we look up, you're in Cali.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of the most unsafe organizations to be a part of because of the way the Cali politics are structured.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From me talking, and I've been to all sides, almost all sides. You know, like you go down there, you figure out it's more. Damn near every street is a side. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, but I've been to 60s. You know what I'm saying? And visited people from that area, people from Grape, Lil Sody from the 8 Trays, the Hoovers, my Treyway. Saying, let them know who we got behind the camera.
Hey man, you got Treyway 6K, man. Your very own Los Angeles, California artist out here in Houston, Texas with the Hoovers, man. We going viral. You know what the fuck going on.
And my
free Treyway, man.
Treyway, no,
man.
for real, man.
Free Treyway.
Got me, my nigga Heartless.
Hey, you niggas logged in with Hoover Heartless and all that. We in the district right now. Niggas send me 50 Fig. I'm logged in with my nigga Tone and my nigga Split Media.
Yes,
Stay
sir.
logged in. You niggas need to come punch y'all time card sheet in. Groove, y'all know where we at. On Hoover, under the big tree. It's stamped though.
Yeah. From 7-4.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I done been all through there, you know, did vlogs. Salute to Uncle Spliff. You know what I'm saying? Melvin Farmer.
Walking the street. Oh yeah, man. We out here doing what we do. We in
the likes, you know?
Right.
And what I've learned is that the Crips really don't get along with the Crips. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's what it comes down to.
For
you
sure.
know? And with you being from Houston and our politics being somewhat different, you know what I mean? Like, how is it for you moving around out there?
Easy, because I go off my politics. I'm not from LA. From Southwest LA, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I go with that. And then plus, bro, to be honest, I get love from all the Crips. Of course, the Hoovers. You know what I'm saying? From all of them. You know what I'm saying? Neighborhoods, Grapes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and plus, like, the way I push it, like, everybody know, like, all right, yeah, Foreign Park in the Hoover. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But, like, when we put it on, it was just Crip. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm screaming my setting, but I'm pushing the seat for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, big Crip, so they respected it. You know what I'm saying? Plus, like, you know, bro, like, you know what rappers is what rappers. I know, like, a lot of times you can't tell, like, if a real or not. But sometimes, bro, when you know it, you can smell it, and you know it's authentic, you know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. What's understood ain't got to be said.
Yeah.
Shit, so.
Well, even like, Yo, Chain, I remember there being the controversy over the wheelchair.
Right.
That's like a rolling thing, but it, you know, it's an emoji at the same time.
Right.
So is it, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't apply when you in Chains for days.
I wear everything either.
Yeah. But that kind of stuff, those little trinkets that may not affect out here, they don't play a part when you're out there.
No, and like some little try to do like some little shit, like I'll be out there, or like some little hash Like, niggas try to do the hating and shit like, yo, he got the rolling woo woo. But niggas gotta see how to try to do all that when they ain't really out there. They never really went to the 50s and stood in the hood. You know, they never really been to 7-4 by the big tree.
Oh.
A lot of them, like them Houston don't know.
Ain't been to the
And
big
then
tree.
like this is the thing I be hating. How you from Houston banging all that Cali shit, but y'all said in Houston, y'all ain't got no motion. Y'all not no politics. Y'all are not the real just out here doing it. Y'all just out there riding that and I really know them.
Right.
They respect you more when you on your own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that'd be another thing. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper now, former gang, like I left it alone, like you know what I'm saying? But the respect's still there. Like I'm not no active gang banger.
Right.
Member, you can say whatever, like you know what I'm saying? I'm a father. Grown, cause like they throwing them Ricos out and I just beat a Rico. So you know how you go
Man,
back.
hold on, congratulations. I ain't gonna hold on, you know what I'm saying? First and
right.
foremost, congratulations, you know what I'm saying?
For
I
sure.
remember seeing y'all I remember that shit on Facebook. You know, I'm
Right.
from Richmond, Texas, so you know
Right.
Richmond close to A-Leaf, so
Right,
you know
right,
it'd be a lot of cross politicking going on.
For sure.
But I remember people sharing that shit. I was like, these are the cream. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I say, it was the shooting, whatever the case may
Right.
be. And you know, and now you've beaten it. You know, so
Right.
I wouldn't ask about an open case.
Nah, so yeah, for sure. I signed on the I signed for a lower, lesser charge on the money laundry, like a misdemeanor money laundry. But yeah, it was like 3 felonies, all kind of accounts. They say 2,000 pounds of marijuana, over 500K in cash, guns, pills, everything. And they were trying to pin me as the ringleader.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We went to hell. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Were you not scared when they came down with the?
No, I wasn't worried about that.
Cause you know, it was a lot of y'all on that case. How many people was on the RICO case?
It was like 16 plus. Plus it was Mo. It was confidential informants. You know what I'm saying? It was the name Sadiq that snitched on everybody. He even snitched on his baby mama, and he snitched on his little brother. You know what I'm saying? The main reason, but bro, it's just weed. Like they don't about weed for real, but it's like when you ain't moving right and you doing certain,
right.
And then if 2 or more people agree to do a crime, it's a RICO. And like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy because that's really for like the kingpin stature, like on a federal level.
Mafia.
Now they hidden, like, you know what I'm saying? These young that go get an LLC and get a business, but just because they in the streets, like, I get it. You could be trying to do something else, but you're young in your area in the streets and be hating and shit like that, it get wound up into some. So now you trying to dodge all that and they throw you in the RICO. I know how it go. Yeah. But yeah, man, you just gotta watch out, move right.
Yeah, well, with so many people being on your case, I think it was Boosie who said, if you put a bunch of eggs in a basket and shake it up a little bit, it'll crack. You know what I'm saying? So that never occurred during. I know you said Sadiq, but it 16 solid motherfuckers.
Yeah,
that's pretty big. You know what I'm saying, to say the least. How did you have faith in your people?
Man, cause they know, like we are brothers. Like you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So. It really wasn't nothing like, to be honest, bro, it was nothing nobody could tell. Sadiq done went in there and got to run his damn mouth. Right. You feel me? But I did tighten my circle down, you know what I'm saying? That really made me move with the music, go sign the deal, because the way I was living, I was having my own way, Mad Black Rover, independent, you know what I'm saying? Living how I want to, I was like, record deal. You know what I'm saying? But it really made me like, let me take this music a little bit more serious. I had 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and jump in. Like, really made me, like, you know what I'm saying, tighten up. Yeah. Go grabbing the lawyer. Shout out my lawyer, Ken Shaper. You know what I'm saying? He cold. He worked on numerous of cases, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think he was on he was one of El Chapo lawyers. But
no, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so do you feel like there's a target on rappers? Because you see, when you got hit with the RICO, now Bloodbath, Young Thug, you know what I'm saying? It's like they just throwing the RICOs out.
Right.
You feel like it's a rap thing? Or
yeah, bro. It's like, yeah, it's a rap thing, and plus, a rap thing for sure, but plus a lot of these be telling on themselves, bro. I know they want to hear that shit. A lot of these telling on themselves, bro, on the internet with all this shit. We always had a code, like, that's one thing about us, we always had a code, like, even with the ops, like, we not gonna argue on the internet, do none of them. We catch them, punch them out, whatever happen, you know what I'm saying? We got up. It is what it is, but we not doing all the internet. A lot of these got big homies, and like they so quick to get on the internet. Like, you know what I'm saying? like so quick to pull out their phones and post everything. So you really telling on yourself, bro. Like you giving too much information.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
you know, that's one of the things that I will say. As far as Houston is a lot different than other cities. Is the COS? You know what I'm saying? The code of silence. For example, you know, when I was covering Fort Worth, it was just a lot of beef, a lot of drama, and a lot of it was on the internet. Don't make them less real. Still be spinning and woo woo woo, but you know what I'm saying? It was just on the internet. In Houston, I remember a time when you and Rizzo was arguing. It wasn't long before the squabble happened. Like it was like instant. Like there was argument one day, the next day it was like you know what I'm saying?
Night.
The same night. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Hours.
Yeah, like I'm talking. Academics get the post and 6ix9ine comment, and then there's a squabble. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Usually when something like that happens, especially for a rapper, you know, like you say, you got too much money to be fighting, bro.
Right.
Oh, see Maxo. I could see Maxo just taking off at the same time, fam. Like how does that happen?
Man, like I said, bro, I grew up fighting. Like, even my mama was talking to me like 2 days ago. She like, you love fighting. Like right now I'm training, like boxing, like you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know, I be feeling like, bro, cause it was like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, Rizzo was cool. Rizzo, you know what I'm saying? I even heard that
y'all
shit.
Seen you shot him out in
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cause Rizzo know, man. Rizzo know, like he done been to shows with me. Yeah, he done been to shows with me, popped on tours out with me, all that shit, the whole sauce. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas know what's cracking. So boom, so like, but even the shit he posted, I heard that he ain't posted. We ain't gonna go into who posted it, but I heard it wasn't him. So like they really threw him in the crossfire. You feel like that? But yeah, Rizzo was like, okay, we gonna do all that internet shit. Let's squabble. Let's pull up squabble. We did that shit happen, you know what I'm saying? It could have went left. I ain't gonna speak on too much, but just know tools was drawing on certain and I win. I looked, I'm like, what the fuck gonna do with that? Let's put it down and we kept squabbling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Certain like that, I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not invincible. Ain't nobody invincible. You feel me? But when I get in that mode, you know what I'm saying, I just be losing it. And like, I ain't gonna lie, that come with me maturing. You know what I'm saying? That come with just how I was raised. Like, shit. I feel like maybe that's my defense mechanism. I feel like playing with him, I'm gonna punch him down. But shit, I'm gonna give y'all some advice for real. I grew up in a different time. Even though I'm still popping in this time, I grew up in a different time. Don't try that nowadays, bro. You run up on a trying to fight, they gonna switch your ass down.
Yeah.
Bars. Bar, they're gonna switch you down, bro. This is Texas. All that old, you trying to press a little young from Fort Worth to Houston to whatever, you're gonna get switched down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't the way. So I don't know, it's give and take, but yeah, I'm working on it. Like, you know, I'll be full-time father mode now, daddy mode.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, salute to you, man.
Appreciate it.
You one of those artists, bro, when artists come to the city of Houston, they tap in with you. You starting to become like a check-in artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people don't like the word check-in.
They gonna with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say me. Like check in, like, yeah.
Okay, well, when I interviewed Trey Rockout, you know what I'm saying? Well, this is the second time I've been messing with Trey, but 30 Deep Grimy just came out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and when they came, it seemed like Maxo C was who they came to see. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
Like, how does something like that happen? A 30 Deep Grimy linking with Maxo?
It's just, man, I'ma just be real. Like, all the little young turns that love to show guns love Maxo and love to hop in videos with me with that. I don't do that. I don't show the guns and shit no more. You know what I'm saying? But like, they love that and like, I feel like energy, cause like you said, like it was a time in Houston where like they wasn't with like the young turn before Chief Keef. We been turned like that. You know what I'm saying? They like the Wiz Khalifa type artists, the smoking cool shit, and we broke down that gate. We started doing 1 million views with guns and poles and extendos inside our videos and shit. And they seen that shit as little, they grown, so they respect it different. So if I come and tell them with them, it's different. You know what I'm saying? To somebody else, they be like, oh, square ass, did nothing, woo woo. You feel me? But it's just the respect, and like I said, you know, they're real authentic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because I don't be doing interviews and speaking on what I be doing, but like the legend and the aura of Maxo Kream and Cream Click drive on through the streets and be talked about more than what I talk about. So here shit ain't know and real link up. That's all.
Well, when 30 was out here, you know, it was like y'all showed him extra love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And where y'all was hanging out with is it's a dangerous area, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't just be hanging out there if I'm not where I feel safe, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's dangerous for sure. It ain't dangerous for me, but it's dangerous. I ain't gonna say it ain't dangerous for me, because, man, it's dangerous anywhere for anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we was cozy. We wasn't worried about nothing.
Right. Well, I did note that he ended up having a seizure while he was with y'all, and y'all made sure that he got to the hospital.
Yeah, man. Shout out my GMA Hood J.
Yeah, Hood J.
That's
man. Yay, man.
Yeah, man.
J, man.
Yeah, man. You know, Groove made sure that bro got to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Made sure that he was good. That bro was staying, 30 was staying at my house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. Free that boy, by the way, too. But he had a seizure. You know what I'm saying? We made sure he was good. It wasn't like on like you know, it was like some natural cause.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You know, 30 is he is 6 Deuce CRIP.
He's
you know
6
what I'm saying? And out of
St. Louis.
St. Louis, and they actually rep the blue and orange, just like the Hoovers do. You know what I'm saying? Is that kind of weird for you when I seen them break it down like that? That's kind of player because they got like a little history within their city. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, it ain't weird because that's what's going on in St. Louis. They got politics. You know what I'm saying? Locked up, died behind it. So that's they real shit. They not out there riding Cali. Shout out to Cali. All come from Cali. We respect Cali. But it's like, we on Foreign Park. We not on Hoover Street. You know what I'm saying? We on Bissonnette. But if you know how you know, Foreign Park and Bissonnette just like Hoover and Fig. From the whole stroll, the banging, all that.
Yeah.
You know that shit, but we rep out Foreign Park 10s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, very interesting. So, speaking of 30 Deep, man, you see, he just took a lot of time.
Right.
How'd you feel when you saw that?
Man, I was up. I'm like, bro, it's like, I don't know, it's like the young, like the youngsters that I really with, you know what I'm saying, see some men, you know, they struggle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I be popping big persona, diamonds, cars, and shit like that, but I don't come from that. I don't even like rocking these chains and shit. My people, all my people on the block don't got it. So I be feeling like I'm kind of flexing on them and shit like that. And knowing how I come up, you know what I'm saying? It was more humble than that. So I could reach out like that with them, know what they going through, know that this can really change their life because they going through real situations and struggles. You know what I'm saying? And every time I get a bond like that with like a rapper, like, you know what I'm saying, they die or go to jail. Yeah. Like, I ain't saying all the real ones, but there's a lot of fake ones in this shit. The ones I consider real always happen. Another one, like my best friend got this shit, like Fredo Santana.
R.P. Fredo.
Hey, that's where this persona came from, man. They be asking where this persona come from. Look, R.P. Fredo.
Hold on, let me get that on there.
Yeah, me, Fredo, Capable, and my brother Money Do, R.P. Money Do.
R.P. Money Do.
We made persona, man. So yeah, man.
Man, I seen that you hanging around Fredo. You know, I remember y'all was posting pictures and whatnot. You know, doing it big. You know what I'm saying? If I must say so myself, that's big though. Fredo was probably the most respected. Him and Reese, between him and Reese, maybe just even more than Reese. You know, Fredo is one of those that all sides of Chicago, ops or not. You know what I'm saying? Even FBG Doug had in Chicago Legends. Had a hard bar with nothing but respect and admiration toward Fredo Santana.
For sure.
How did that relationship come about with him and Maxo Kream?
Man, we was shout out my niggas don't even be knowing. Ian Connor really put that shit together. Ian Connor, I had dropped that song that Trigger Maxo. Yeah. I ride through spraying this slam up. Fredo heard that. You know what I'm saying? You know how they hear something, they be like, all right, cool. But then Ian sent him my trapping beat coming with issues, gotta keep switches and pistols. He heard it, quoted that shit on Twitter, wrote me like, hey, sure you talking that shit, send it through. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, cool, boom. Linked up with bro, met him. Since the day we met, we just kicked it off. We like, you know what I'm saying? We grew up around the same time. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like how you said with his respect, he got like a flawless record in Chicago.
Yeah, it's like flawless. It's impossible to have.
Exactly, bro. And I feel like I got the same thing in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these rappers, bro, it ain't too many rappers out here. But from the city, ain't been robbed or played with. I ain't been none of that. You know what I'm saying? Move around how I move around. So even with that and just playing like the big, like the big bro, big homie role, we just, you know what I'm saying, linked up like natural, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How was he as a person?
That was cool. Like he I think he had cancer or Leo, one of them. But like that was cool than a mother. The same aura with him as me. Like see my face, you see, I think I'm always on some mean, rude, whole ass shit all the time. They did the same thing with him. This nigga goofy as hell, not goofy like a goofy.
Yeah.
But like we be laughing, kicking and chilling. Like me and him used to smoke weed, sip lean, and watch Animal Planet, watch lions killing shit like that. Just normal, you know what I'm saying? Like bro's a cool, a smart, you know what I'm saying? Got good father, you know what I'm saying? That overall, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I missed that show.
No, for shit show. Earlier, you said like the young guns like to be in your videos.
Right.
Well, there was a situation where a rising Houston artist, via Cartel Bo.
Free Cartel Bo, man.
Yeah, man.
Bo coming home
forgot
soon.
About NFL Bo, baby. Real too, they forgot about you, man.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right, man.
No, for real, you can't forget about the streets. But Cartel Bo, man, I remember he was gonna be one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? It was undeniable. You know, especially after Hoover came out.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And he had Maxo. That's when I seen. I was like, okay, this Maxo done kind of turned into again a check-in. Not saying Cartel Bo got to check in with Maxo, but it's like if you a big artist or you looking to go to the next level in your career,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people link with Maxo. That's kind of like a, you know, it's a look. Like it's like the next level look, especially if you from that side. You know what I'm saying? Of the fence. How does that collab come about?
Man, they came about. I had linked up with Cartel, but I think I had dropped my album Pumpkin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think Sauce Walka had came through. He had came to my album release party. And when he pulled up, he was with Cartel Bo. So you know he come crack
Sauce
at me.
pull up with Cartel Bo?
Yeah. So then, you know what I'm saying, I crack at Cartel Bo. He like, hey, cool, we got to look around. I'm like, bet, you know, my ears always to the street. I already heard about bro before he even came.
What did you say, crack? What you mean?
Crack at me meaning like holla at me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's all that mean.
Yeah.
I can say pop at me.
Yeah.
But I said crack at me, so he came to crack at me.
Okay.
We was chilling.
I see.
He had this one song. It was cool, but then he put on that Hoover. He like, I ain't gonna lie, cuz. This the one. So I hopped on that hoe. You know what I'm saying? And I was on tour. And it was my birthday, bro. I was gonna bullshit and not come, but I'm like, nah, I gotta go to the video shoot.
Yeah.
I pulled up. I think I had just hit Kenny Lou. Kenny Lou had just pulled up.
Oh, Kenny Lou was at the shoot too.
Yeah. That was a man. If you know what's going on in the city, that was an infamous low-thought video. I'm gonna just say that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he pulled up and the stud. You know what I'm saying? From Lakewood. You know what I'm saying? I went to their hood, real north side hood. One thing about the north side, they don't got sidewalks. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was real north side country though, like Houston country. You know what I'm saying? They were putting on. And like,
yeah, they brought the slabs out.
They embraced me with the love, all that. It was loud. I ain't gonna lie, it was loud. But thank God, like, see, I was fighting my Rico, and then doing that, a Rico happened. Now, if I just so happened to have been clutching on something in the video, Maxo Kream would have been out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I remember in the video you said specifically, don't take pictures with it, I'm really gonna use it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ask about me in Houston, fighting the club parking lot, we gonna shoot it. So, you know, do you ever think back like, damn, man, like you say, you would have clutched on any pole, Pete. They get hit for the guns in the video. Right. It wasn't even like, you know, I don't even know how that works. Like they see you with guns and so they charge you with the, cause it can't be a fake gun or.
But shit, yeah, like. To my knowledge, everything out there was props. I ain't touched nothing. I don't know if the guns was real, nothing like that. They saying my had real guns and shit like that. To my knowledge, it was props. Right. We was out there shooting a music video. They talk about we was at a school and like the guy, like the school had like the school was like, bro, that was a damn lie because it was a hurricane coming and the schools were shut down. It was canceled. And then like, you know what I'm saying? I just pulled up, did my part for the video. You know what I'm saying? Like that and left.
Yeah.
So whatever transpired, like, you know what I'm saying, I can't really speak on all that. I don't think I can say it's Free Cartel Bo. He gonna be home soon.
Man, Free Cartel Bo, man. Well, it did end up making the Breakfast Club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They
And,
give me
Donkey of the Day. Yeah, they had Joe Picture and
Cartel Bo verse.
Yeah, it wasn't even Bo didn't even really get his shine for the crash out. You know what I'm saying? Like I was looking.
That's some promo though. They
yeah, he did great promo. Yeah.
That was some promo, but he ain't tripping, man. Like that's some industry shit, man. Shout out Charlemagne.
Yeah, shout out Charlemagne. How did they pick that up? Was that something like intentional on some label? Or was that
man,
like,
bro? This is the crazy thing because the video been out.
Right.
And then like I remember I was in L.A. I had just signed. Cartel Bo was out there with me. Kenny Lou was out there with me. Ghost was out there with me.
And Kenny Lou Ghost.
Man, we in L.A.
I don't live, man.
Blood Bam came. We she was out there. You feel me? Like we was just out there. Like I had the crib like pull up. So like you know what I'm saying. On top of that, like I'm real in like me being Nigerian. I got a nerd side to me. So I'm looking up algorithm. I keep hearing this goddamn word like in 2019 algorithm.
Yeah.
Algorithm. I'm like, okay, fine. We gotta get the algorithm. Cartel Bo like I ain't gonna lie, cuz I got you the algorithm. I got somebody there, fool. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And they put up on me 3 days later. I think we on Rodeo. Hey, cuz I got the algorithm. Watch. Then the story came. I'm like, I know this is not the algorithm he was talking about. I'm like, I know this ain't the algorithm he was talking about.
Yeah.
Whatever algorithm he was talking about, it hit.
Yeah, he got the algorithm.
Like, hell up. Y'all like, then Rico just came. They try to make us like the worst people on earth for selling weed. Then this coming out, I'm like, God, he can't get a break. And then meanwhile doing that, I had like a little Nike deal. I had put out a little Air Max, like a little DJ Screw Air Max. It wasn't mine, but I hosted and presented on behalf of Foot Locker and Nike. And doing that, they stopped the campaign because of the Hoover video.
What?
Because of that, bro. Like they was targeting. Like, oh yeah. Then I had it with Adidas too. I did like the free runs. They had me hosted. Like you feel me? I was doing corporate shoes.
Right.
And they ended that. Like you know what I'm saying? So that's guys showing
off the video.
Yeah.
Affiliation,
So
not
like,
even because you got charged, it's because of the affiliation.
So yeah, so that goes to show how the gang and the clique figures the shoe shit. And the gang is one thing. So even on the corporate level, the sneaker shit interfere with the gang. You feel me? But it is what it is.
Yeah, nah, man. But salute to everybody involved, bro. I can't move forward, and you done brought up Kenny Lou and Ghost, man.
For sure.
Two of the city's greatest.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Ghost at the time of his death was my favorite rapper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. We, you know what I'm saying? Ghost, man. You know what I'm saying?
Magneto.
Nah, for real. Magneto, nah, for real.
That was my first artist ever.
Oh, so he was your artist?
Ghost was my artist, and then it was talks with me and Kenny Lou. I know J3. I know J3, one of Kenny Lou big homies. He used to pull up on me, you know what I'm saying? And really trying to get Kenny Lou right, get him out the city. Like, when they died, they was at my Airbnb in Houston. Like, they closed, all that shit was still there. Like, they was with me, you feel me?
Right.
Like, if you know, you know, so.
Yeah, y'all had just put out the video, or the promo for the video.
We had just shot the video.
Yeah.
We got, I still got like, I got some Kenny
give
Lou
us that
shit,
unreleased.
Man, I'm like,
holding on to the unreleased.
I got all the Ghost songs, man.
Yeah, man.
But nah, even with that though, it's like out of respect, because if I release it, I don't want nothing from it. I want his baby mama to be right. I want his daughter to be right. You know what I'm saying? So it's really on their call. Like they want to treasure it, keep it for themselves. Cool. If they want to put it out, however they want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, how did y'all end up meeting?
Man, Ghost so little bro, like you know what I'm saying. I had met Ghost through this one nigga, you know what I'm saying, that I used to put him no more. But Ghost just kept coming around, you know what I'm saying, coming around. Good, you know what I'm saying, and we just kicked it off. You know what I'm saying? I brought Ghost to the hood, took him to Spice Lane over there, Too Tall, but T.Y. and them, took him to the Forum for money, just took him up under my wing. He was a good nigga, you know what I'm saying, and started rocking with him, you know. And then, like, he was getting offers from, like, Offset, like, from what I was hearing, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a serve, like, you know what I'm saying? Certain rappers drink. Not saying that he served them drink. But I'm saying he's to do his thing. So, like, he put Offset hard. He put Hood Pablo 1 hard. He put me hard. Like, he wanted them with cool. And then, you know, like, little bro, I just took him up under my wing, showed him the ropes, and showed him how to pipe up with his music. And he was doing it, you know? For real. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to that.
Well, then you have Kenny Lou. You know what I'm saying? Which is a whole nother entity, but when they came together, it was like they made great music, bro. Pocket full of blue cheese, you know what I'm saying? The whole little whoop. I feel like Kenny Lou changed the sound of Houston. You know what I'm saying? This new sound isn't the same sound that you have. It's not the same sound as you know, Sauce Walka. Like it's a Beat King. You know what I'm saying? This is a new sound. Like you even hear it from and they don't sound like it, but it's the truth. Like Ace Persona or Lil Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? All the singing wave. It kind of the first time I heard it and it just became popularized was through Kenny Lou. You know what I'm saying? How do you always have that ear for the music and to know who's gonna do what? You know what I mean?
Man, I go off what I like. You know what I'm saying? Like, me being a little older, like, yes, I love classic hip-hop, all that shit. Yeah. But I literally grew up to that shit. School, rode on the bus, went home after practice, jamming that shit. So now I'm constantly listening to, like, this new and, like, staying, like, you know what I'm saying, above water of what's going on new. So I stay keep my ear to the street. And good music is good music. You feel me?
Point blank period.
So, like,
I feel like
be like that.
Right. Well, I feel like with Lou, it was just something a little different about him. From my perspective, it was like after listening to his music and really soaking in, just sounded like it was like a generational talent. And when he died, the response from the city of Houston was very different too. Like, loved him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Why do you think it was?
Cause Kenny Lou is what, like you said, it was a different time, but like with all that click and what's going on and shit like that, Kenny Lou was that for Houston. You know what I'm saying? And plus, like, he was ahead of his time. Like, I say he got some Playboy Cardi to him. I'm saying that because I know him both personally. Like, if Kenny Lou was still here, he'd be so big. You know what I'm saying? Like, him and Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ghost was cold too, but it was something special about Kenny Lou. Yeah. Everybody know that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, like, when he died, if you know his story and what he was doing and what he was into and what he was rapping about, it hit different.
It do hit different once you know the story. See, Ghost was my favorite at the time of his death.
Right.
And then you get to know what Kenny Lou talking about in his lyrics. It's like, oh, like you still discovering and messing with the new talent. I see, like, Guapo or Mona Leo. You know what I'm saying? How do those collaborations come about?
Mona Leo, she came through my manager, Toby. You know what I'm saying?
Toby.
You know what I'm saying?
He was on the manager list.
Guapo, he came about, you know what I'm saying, coming around through D Flowers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? D Flowers came about through me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Scrap. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, RP Hot Sauce. Y'all know what's going on.
Oh, Hot Sauce, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Menace. But, you know, like that. So Guapo come through D Flowers. So I discovered D Flowers. You know what I'm saying?
I remember when you put D Flowers. I don't want to say put D Flowers on Say Cheese. That's like a different. But I do remember it was like some, you know. I just remember seeing D Flowers on Say Cheese Can't Read or Write. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you was in the video. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that was little bro. We from the same hood. You know what I'm saying? Same, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say same clicks, but if you know, Ailey is a fine line. You have cream clicks, scrap, and certain clicks that fall up under our side, and then on the other side. Right. You know what I'm saying? D Flowers always on our side, but you know he used to run with little Hot Sauce from Foreign Park. Mm-hmm. So it was just genuine. You know what I'm saying? I seen that bro from a boy to a man, bossed up. He brought Guapo around. It was something special about Guapo. I knew he's gonna be a star. I knew he's gonna do his thing. You feel me? And bro did that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. It's like, would you consider yourself a gatekeeper?
People do. I don't like considering myself certain, but I say like a tastemaker for sure.
Yeah, I'm saying a gatekeeper though, because it seems like there's a certain gate in Houston. I feel like I'm gonna call you a gatekeeper.
I'm a gatekeeper. I'm trying to see humble.
Yeah. No, for real.
No, for sure.
I would call you a gatekeeper. I feel like there's only certain, like I said, you already a check-in artist, right? You got people like you, Sauce Walka, Trey the Truth, the Prince family. You know, you can't even say Jay Prince at this point. You got brother Mike over there, good man, and the whole conglomerate, right? But there's also Maxo Kream. It seems like when the artists are mingling or coming up, somehow, some way, you know, Maxo. But you don't get your credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't. I just don't feel like, you know, like I put you on list. You know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. But it's still it just doesn't hit different. You know, it's like you're a part of the culture, but at the same time, you're not a part of the culture. I can't explain it. Why do you think that is?
I think it's because I can go do a song with Cartel Bo, then go do a song with Tyler the Creator, and like understand what Tyler got on, but I know what's going on. I know what's going on with my music. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people just like they just be small-minded. So like they only gonna understand what's in front of them and what's going on, but they don't seek out to go see everything going on. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I feel like it's that, you know. I definitely feel like it's that. I mean, I moved out, you know what I'm saying? I can say it's that, but I really don't give a even with like them lists and shit, I be looking, I'm like, but who streamed more than me? Who sold more than me? Who?
That's where it's hard.
Who in Houston could throw their own show and get $70,000? Like, for real, man. I ain't little baby. I ain't getting 400, 500, but yeah, now I'm getting 70. I go to Coachella. Who did Coachella from Houston? Besides me and Toby. I went to Coachella and got $100,000. Like that. So when I see them lists, I'm like, bro, that shit don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
Like, in rooms, like, had real combos with Hove. Never took a picture with this nigga. Had $1 million meetings, like, my mind somewhere else. Like, you know what I'm saying? That. But me being a Texas going on, I came from here, I'm always. So it's like both, like, yeah, I could be on some like underground Texas shit there, but I'm also gonna explore my options with this music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That.
I feel like as a check-in artist for the city, as a gatekeeper, it comes with a lot of responsibility. You know what?
And then like not to cut you off, I'm gonna say this too. It'd be like, yeah, they could look at that from their little blogs. They look not saying your little blog a little list.
It is what it is.
Because it's like, not here, fuck with real tune money in some room. I know, but like, that's what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? They looking from a Texas standpoint. When you look outside from Texas, who they really looking at? They gonna be like, okay, you got Travis Scott, you got Megan, you got Maxo, you got Walk. You know what I'm saying? They see that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Walk is just now starting to get industry
exactly
accepted.
though.
He wasn't. You know, I feel like I've always looked at you on some. You know, not. I didn't when I speaking on behind of the little dog.
Popped it at him. He think I popped it at him.
No, speaking on behalf though, like I've always seen you kind of as industry street because I know the background. You know, obviously I know the history, right?
For sure.
I respect the street aspect of Maxo Kream. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when it comes down to it, you know what I mean? Looking at blogs judging YouTube over blogs over antics more than we are the streams. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just what's going on is entertainment. And you entertaining too, like you indulge, but you indulge more on the Hollywood level. You know what I mean? Or Hollywood level for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro, but I feel like you deserve a little more credit though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then they could play me like, see how you said I was a gatekeeper, I be playing it down. Like, I downplay a lot too, man. Like, you right. A lot of people tell me that, like, a lot more credit, but like, man.
His name, bro, music-wise, even, like, Cartel Bo, Kenny Lou, you know what I'm saying? Ghost, Bloodbath, working with Bloodbath is major. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Bloodbath. Free Bloodbath.
Free blood.
You know what I'm saying? How did the Bloodbath even come about? Because she's from, a notorious blood hood.
Nah, facts. I put a lot of 103. Like, if you know, you know. Like, the Cream Click had certain beats with certain. Like, you know what I'm saying? From Mo City. The other niggas with, and we just put each other off that shit. But, like, not even that. Not Bloodbath. I'm talking about, like, the politics, how it lined up.
Right.
Now, Bloodbath, I had, like, a little pop-up. I had a pop-up in Third Ward, you feel me? In the Third Ward pop-up, she came in that I was selling clothes. She came and she gave me an Everybody East bandana, and it was blue. And then she hit my heart. I'm like, oh, all right, I'm with you. Ooh. And since then, I just been Bloodbath, like, real genuine. Like, you know what I'm saying? She more realer than some of these, man.
A lot
like, for real, way more realer. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just a genuine person, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, she pulled up on me, showed me the respect. I gave it back to her vice versa, and we just been locked in since then.
Yeah, I think Blood ran down on me in Denver. I was in Denver, Colorado, on everything. I was in Denver. I was in the airport. I ain't even see her come up. She coming from Cali, you know what I'm saying? And you know, just genuine love, bro. Like the real that can give genuine love and still be funny. You know, that's a hard thing to do. You know, it's easy to lose your sanity, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you you know, but salute to blood. With you being a gatekeeper and Sauce Walka being a gatekeeper, I would think that the beef goes on that has gone on with Walk and Thug. I've seen you affiliate with Thug. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I feel like you in a position to, you know, if not squash it, at least subside it to where money can be gotten. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you know, at this point, you and Walk have become some of the biggest artists in the world. Sure. Definitely influence-wise. And Thug on that same tip, you know, and we all from the South. You know what I mean? Have you ever tried to sit those two down?
Yeah, man, after the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Because so after me and Rizzo fought, you know what I'm saying, Thug had posted me, you know what I'm saying, like the People's Champion or whatever. I was shining with my grill and I had reposted it. And then Walka had called me like, now come on, Maxo, you know we don't do it. Come on, Maxo. Now, come on. Me and you done got our situation right, and you gonna go post that, you gonna do it like that. I'm like, bro, I'm not refereeing that. I with him, just like you whoever I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm like, we get that shit washed. Like I said, shout out B Dunn and G Luck, you know what I'm saying? Cause I think Walk Daddy had reached out to them like, man, I really want my son to squash this shit. Reach out to Maxo. And they hit me. So shit, I called Thug, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well really, before that I called Walk and then Walk was talking. I was like, bro, why y'all just don't squash it? You know what I'm saying? I squashed it for y'all. And then Walk was like, we didn't do it, come on, man, woo, woo. Like they both would be on the same shit. I'm talking to Thug. I'm like, yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? I talked to bro. Bro was down to squash it. So then Thug was like, well then why he keep talking shit? I was like, bro, that's how Walk is, bro. He want to make sure because he don't want to. Now you Thug too. Now he don't want to put his guard down, and then you talk like, you know what I'm saying. So it was coming to an end a little bit, you know what I'm saying, like that. But then most thought, but man, free Thug, man, that's my boy. Thug is one of the most genuine, realest I done met inside this. I'm talking about like I could be 50 deep. When I say 50 name, my niggas talking about my sister, cousin, all that. He let me on the trailer. Come to the studio, and me, I'm not gonna lie, if you that deep with your people, you not putting up on me and all my studio, all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But Thug is that kind of, he real genuine, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we haven't got no song together, but the way bro just embraced me, always me like, you know what I'm saying?
How y'all even develop a relationship?
Well, I met this I met him at, we had some festival, bro, in Houston. I don't know if was it, not Lollapalooza, that's the Chicago.
Was it Travis Scott?
I met him before that. I know him before the Travis Scott.
Astro World.
Yeah, it was something though. It was either like, they used to do like Austin, Dallas, San Antonio, Houston. It was some Scoremore shit. I met him there, you know what I'm saying? Right. And the first thing he said to me was, first thing Thug said was like, now why was y'all at the school with some guns?
Oh, he knew you from the
Man,
other day.
Everybody, yeah, bro, you gotta think, B.O.B. shoot Thug, B.O.B. shot Hoover.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the cameraman got caught up in it. You know what I'm saying?
The cameraman got caught up?
Oh, yeah, like.
So y'all had brought an industry cameraman out for that video. Y'all was taking it serious. Yeah. Salute to Cartel Bo. He's smarter than he get credit for.
Bro, come on, man.
Y'all
think all the Crips are big, dumb in country. I got to fuck up.
Yeah. Because y'all be on the internet. You know, that's the side y'all show.
We Man, brick walls, bro. You know what go through brick walls, you need the bulldozer. That's how it is, man. So, like that. But yeah, that's the smartest.
When y'all shot that Hoover video, was it like a lot of calls from Cali being received? You know what I'm saying? Because it did go viral. You know what I'm saying?
Love.
Right.
Like, I ain't never had no Cali politics, no weird. There'd be like a hate Houston that's black, not jumping, that's not known. Right. Like, bro, I don't lie. Shout out Garden City. We rock with Garden City hard. You know what I'm saying? Farm Park, you know what I'm saying? Trenches 600-700. Like, it's certain blocks, but it's because we bang our own. Be banging some Cali. Talking about some, yeah, man, on birds. We on big. Like, fuck you not. Houston somewhere, but it be them kind of bring up the weird chair. Bro, and just to be honest, bro, Houston be on some 312. Like, it's a lot of 60s that get along with Hoovers. Like, Like that 60 Hoover shit really out here, that shit came out recently. And then if you really know that Clint going harder than that game.
Yeah,
I'm honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the actor shit. I'm glad I retired. I'm out of all that. Just to let y'all know, you know. Like that now, you know, making industry moves, but that's how I be. Like a lot of niggas be jealous, bro, because they be having no real history. They just want to be rappers, but I don't got no history, bro. I really be trying to hide my past, like how the I used to move, like up show. Like I don't like telling people I used to jump off stage and that shows, do all that kind of, like you know what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying. I be trying to move right, so I don't lose no more endorsements, lose no more corporate. I be shooting myself like my past and who I really am, and not portraying for no image or nothing. I was shooting myself in the foot. Like me portraying this industry, like got to be an industry rapper. That's what I was capping on, more than like cause what I really was. But thank God for the transition and me being smart enough to move forward and on my business.
Right. Well, a little bit back to the Young Thug, right?
All right, for sure.
So, Thug recently got hit with the RICO charge.
Right.
When you've already experienced the RICO charge.
Right.
So when you saw Thug get hit and you have a real personal relationship with him, what was your thoughts?
I know how that betrayal feel when you hold down people. You know what I'm saying? People slander your name. I know how I feel to like you go put everybody on, show everybody love. You know what I'm saying? And like some could come intervene and switch up the loyalty. I know how that feel. You know what I'm saying? I know how I feel to lose a sibling, a real sibling, like not my twin, my brother, no, but my brother, like my real brother died, like you know what I'm saying. So you know what I'm saying. RP money do, big percent of money. So I just like you know what I'm saying. Feel with him a lot. You know what I'm saying. Like I'm just praying for him to keep his sanity. Like you know what I'm saying. He'll get over this. You know what I'm saying, and just move forward, man. Cause that kill a lot of people. He got a large family. You know what I'm saying. Like I said, like he a good.
He's been gone for at least 9 months. Right?
Facts. Probably longer than that, like a year.
Yeah, well, when Gunna was the first person announced as a witness for the state,
right?
You know what I'm saying? That when he, you know, took his plea deal,
right?
A lot of people are on the fritz between is that snitching and is that taking your own case?
Right. I mean, I got homies that took the deal before us, but it wasn't implying nothing. They were just saying what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Now, Gunna and that shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can read. Y'all know black and white. I'm going to let that go with Thug. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Thug speak on, that's how I'm rocking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the on shit black and white. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to, but...
Yeah, even though, you know, you got like YSL, Woody, right, and just a bunch of people literally cooperating. One of the artists, I can't think of the guy's name. He signed the Dirt. You know what I'm saying? He's an OTF artist from Atlanta.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I cannot think of bro's name, but even Slime Life Shawty. You know what I'm saying? Even he took a plea deal and got like 9 years probation, something like super unreal. I don't even, me personally, I couldn't do 9 years probation. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't go to the store when you want to go. You know what I'm saying? And you woo woo. Do you think if you an artist and you took that deal, like a Slime Life Shawty, is your career over?
Nah, bro, cause like, I don't know what's going on with everybody. All that snitching, like I say, y'all wait on Thug to come, but it's black and white. Y'all use your own head. You feel me? I know what's going on. But I can't really speak on that because when I call my cases, every case, I'm always, they don't come interview me. They know better. Laws don't come interview me. So just be like, you know, I be in Thug position, but bro, you could snitch now, bro, and go be what you want.
Yeah. In
this rap, like, they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be looking at it like this, bro. I don't speak nothing out these rappers. Like be solid. Not saying that solid. That's for Thug to come and judge that. You feel me? But God, now I'm gonna say it though. A lot of and don't be solid. So like, then like on top of that, bro, we got hood that are snitches, OGs, big ass that bring up and don't confirm. It's in every hood. I don't give sit you bang whatever, you got to snitch. And niggas that they throw the rug. Nigga, they try to X you out for expanding that. So I'm like, man, the way the streets is now, guess what? I'm glad I'm retired. I'm glad I'm out. And I'm glad I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? On it, like, yeah, man. Snitches still have careers, bro. That shit don't matter, bro. These females don't give a if a nigga as long as he tricking. A lot of these little growing up don't even know what the going on, not in the streets. Like, it's a lot they live in the streets that's not in the streets just because they on the internet, bro.
Right.
Like, the streets ain't the streets no more. So I don't know what's going on with this. I'm just sitting back, observing and watching, bro. Just like I could watch all this shit on the internet.
Right. Well, on Real Tune. But
For
Real
sure.
Money in the Room. You seen 6ix9ine got beat up.
Yup.
Is that a W for the streets?
It was funny in the bit.
But so apparently some
But look,
Puerto Ricans.
you gotta give it to them, but yo, they doing it for their race. Ain't no beat up 6ix9ine. Yeah, I think it was a white boy punched him in the head. Then it was them big Latin them Latin kings stunned them out. But they had, I ain't gonna lie, bro, like 6ix9ine, like he should have had more security, bro.
Even at the gym.
Hey, bro, he's a bro. He diss everybody and they dead people. Put it like this. You think that would happen to Charleston White?
What, getting jumped?
Yeah.
Charleston would have some mace.
No, somebody would have got stabbed, some mace. He got all kind of gadgets.
Yeah.
Or like he would have had somebody with him or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to move accordingly. You a street nigga selling dope and shit, you moving accordingly. You got bulletproof trucks and all that, moving accordingly. If you a high power snitching on people, dissing up mother homes and like that.
Bro said a high power snitch.
If you, that's what he pushed. So if you a high power snitch and you homes get locked up, you get, you know what I'm saying, time and shit. Like a lot of them filled with them time. Like daddy done went to jail when I was a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? My brother done been gone. Like my cousin got 45 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just came home. Like certain got kids, families. Like you miss graduation. Let's say I'm a father, bro. Daughters, what if something happened to your daughter because you ain't there? Certain they get deeper than just this music image. Like a lot of this niggas try to do this with image that street my real life. So I changed to get out there, rap and get in this shit. It's stupid, bro. That's the most backward shit to do.
Yeah.
And I don't respect that. Like even now, when you see me with young. Okay, besides Treyway and all my niggas like that, but like most young people got money, chains. Swift Chapo, he from Hoover. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Guapo and them, they don't bang, but they young niggas money. Because at the same time, I caught a money launderer. I was been getting money. Catch armed robberies, niggas catch aggravated assaults, catch money laundering. So I respect money. You feel me?
Right.
For sure.
Right. No, for sure, man. For sure. I did want to ask you just a few industry questions because you brought up Charleston White, right?
Yeah.
And he does move smart. I gotta salute Uncle Charleston. You know, he moves with the police. You know what I'm saying? If you get into it with him, he'll call the police. You know what I'm saying? And if he ends up having to do something to you, he'll call the police and tell them that he did something to you. You know what I'm saying? Well, he tried to come to Houston after going back and forth online with Jay Prince. Well, really, Jay Prince didn't go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? He said what he said. And that was the end of that. But Charleston White later came back and said that he contacted the Houston Police Department, you know, to be a security when he came down here to do a show, and they said that you've been arguing with Mr. Prince that we cannot protect you. You know what I'm saying? So you being somebody that's from Houston and somebody who, you know, you just acknowledge that you see how Charleston move, you know, he a little smarter, he made Soulja Boy. What did you think when you saw that particular move?
Charleston at the same time, man, they probably looking at like you antagonizing these folks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we not gonna get in the middle of no antagonizing, like, you know what I'm saying, woo, woo, but you know what I'm saying, that's Jay Prince Sr. We talking about Senior, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's him.
On the island.
Yeah, that's him. You know what I'm saying? Charleston man ain't gonna have no win with him. But with everybody else, like, you know what I'm saying? He's still pushing at it. Shout out the old man too, Jay Prince Sr.
Yeah, man.
Real salute. That's my But, you know what I'm saying? Charleston ain't gonna have no win with him, but all these other niggas, Charleston could trick out their spot with the same game. He's using the same game on them that they use with they rap. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I don't agree with Charleston with the snitching and shit like that, but sometimes when Charleston White speak, he be hitting them points.
Yeah, he hitting points.
And look, a lot of old like, cause I don't know, but be hating on Charleston a little bit, cause he be hitting them points. He be saying some real. Now I don't give a get mad or whatever, and they ain't gonna get mad and do nothing to me about nothing. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, Charleston White be saying some real shit, but it's the way he go about it. When Charleston White was just screaming and all that, boom. But when Charleston White sitting down, talking calm and getting them points across, flawless on that.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Now, he said a lot of shit with, like, you know what I'm saying, the women, this and that, bro, but you know what I'm saying? He do that shit to get your attention. People so dumb. Get your attention, right. Then come to interviews, see you with that real, stream up them, they getting paid more than for shows out there.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of the old man, right? I've probably heard him talk more the last few months than I have my whole life.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you know, for me, knowing Mike, you know, I know Mike. When I came to Houston, he made the Ray J and shit like
Mr.
that.
I do this. I know Mike.
Yeah. I do this. That's his brand. You know what I'm saying? But I just watched their $1 million worth of game interview, and he came out and he spoke so eloquently about you know, just the negative press that the family has been getting. Right. When you got the news that Takeoff was killed in Houston, right, at the bowling alley, it was like a rapper event or whatever. You know, somebody who was a check-in artist in the city. You know, how did it affect you personally?
Like, I just looked at it like, I don't know the situation, what happened, what transpired, but that's why, like, rather get caught with it than without it. You know what I'm saying? I move a certain way. Like, any city I go to, bro, if they guns, it ain't just for, okay, y'all got guns, I'm safe. No, we need guns on us for anything around us coming. But at the same time, you got to move accordingly. But I met the Migos with God Junior and them. Like, when was this? Like, 2017 or some shit. Like I said, Ghost outset. So, outset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, folk outset tough. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I met them through them. They had a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shoot dice. You know what I'm saying? We done all shot dice together. Like that. You know, just normal, like, shit happening. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's for them to go through and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? The Boston, I ain't speaking on that. There ain't nothing, taking their sides with nothing, because I wasn't there. That was their business that they got to handle. But me seeing that is like, that's why I move around and stand on business how I do. And then, like, just like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I don't get up with everybody. Certain ones, like, you know what I'm saying? If it's cool, but I've never just been a friend. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we cool, you get to know me, you get to see my funny side, certain, like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't get up with everybody. But a different situation, because they was like brothers, like, for real.
Yeah.
Like, had Jazz and Quavo, cool. You know, being the David and Busters at Drake all together, thugging like that. Junior and them, it was all cool, like. So, you know what I'm saying? It was a mishaps, you know what I'm saying? And both families, you know, it's both families involved. So it's very, like, you know what I'm saying, sensitive on both sides. Yeah. And I hope they, you know what I'm saying, get that shit situated how they do, you know?
I hope it works out for all parties involved. Even DJ Pat, I don't know if you're familiar with Pat.
Man, DJ Pat, man. I know DJ Pat.
Man, you know, me and DJ Pat had words, because, you know, I do my tournaments, you know, I put out my lists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I guess I hit the East a little harder than the East has ever been hit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, you know, I salute to Lil Jeremy, but outside of Lil Jeremy, really repping the East like that. You know what I'm saying? In their music, you know what I mean? And I remember I put out the list, and it caused a lot of controversy. You know, shout out Gas Gang Young, and you know what I'm saying? It caused a lot of Black to Barber, Nobody Harder, you know, it's free, get out shit lit. But it caused a lot of controversy. And DJ Pat had words, and so I had words for Pat. You know what I'm saying? I still got words for Pat. You know what I'm saying? Free Pat. But however it is, though, it was like we saw the city of Houston kind of, you know, stand up for Pat, because we've never, you know, we just don't expect that from him. Like, it's kind of a, you know, I don't know. Everybody just be enjoying themselves, and then for, you know, that to happen, do you feel like it affects us in a sense, like the people, the tastemakers around here, who have to do stuff? You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Nah, I feel you. It just depends on what circle you run in. You know what I'm saying? And how you moving. Man, don't nothing that they doing this city affect Maxo unless it's Maxo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, like, you know, so like I said, like, Pat in jail, fighting a bad mother, families grieving on both sides, and trying to get an understanding of shit like that. Feel like it's too much media, too much police business, nigga. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying too much media, the media gonna report it. Whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, go down. But I'm saying that's the media job. The bloggers' job too, because y'all eat right? That's y'all job. But I'm talking about these Instagram trying to put together and conspiracy theories. Like, and I sacrificed my brother. So I don't like that talking out there about, but yeah, you can look that shit when you get time. Say Maxo Kream sacrifice money due. You feel me? What? Yeah. So like all that. So like when I hear like that, I just automatically just block that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That the families grieve because y'all putting out stories like that. You got like, I deal with a lot of deaths. Like, you know what I'm saying? On both sides, whether losing or like losing somebody going to jail for the murder like that. So that's very sensitive. That's your family, up homes, relationships. You know what I'm saying? So putting certain narratives out there and the family got to see it, you know what I'm saying? They got to live with that shit because mamas go crazy. And like, you don't know what people can start thinking and believing. Very persuasive, very, that's where I'm looking for manipulating, you know what I'm saying, with this internet. So, like with that whole thing, like, you know what I'm saying, shout out to old man J. Prince Sr., you know what I'm saying, shout out to Migos, like, you know what I'm saying, like that. Let them, you know what I'm saying, get a resolution to their conflict.
Yeah, nah, I just to move away from that, I saw a Say Cheese interview, and Bandman Kevo came out and said about 70% of rappers wear moissanite diamonds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got your grill is actually if you look very closely, you see his gap has a filling. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, how do you feel about rappers and their jewelry nowadays? I see you icy. You know what I'm saying? Big still a fly. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Man, I was thinking, I ain't gonna lie, recently, I was thinking like, man, I'm about to stop busting this shit, something different, like, but then I'm like, I put in the order for some new.
Yeah.
Then I get away with one of my artists or something, but I don't know, it's a trophy, like, for us, we take, like, you know what I'm saying? I remember I was into fashion so hard, I was going Goyard, modeling for Bape early like that, but I was like.
Early on the Bape, early on the Supreme. Yeah.
All that shit, feel me? So, I was into that so much, but I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie. I like diamonds. Who don't? Nigga, this Johnny Dang, Pow Wow, Slim Thug, like, we the diamond capital. You feel me?
Right.
So, with that being said, I'm like, I can't speak for everybody else, but for Texas, shine. Go ahead, shine on. Throw on something, look like something. You know what I'm saying? Get you some ice. It feel different. Put a chain on. See, nigga, they ain't had nothing at first. Not had nothing, had no jewelry, and get a chain on them. Right. Watch how his persona change. Watch how he start popping it. Right. You hear me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a little boost of confidence or some shit. Like, you know, it is, I mean, the diamonds don't mean, but like, you know what I'm saying? You a king, so when you put it on, you feel like a king. Right. But this is what I would say though, like, I've been on like a lot of artists and shit like that, and they been robbed. Like, a lot of niggas be getting they abducted and they be misplacing their chains like that, bro. And like, bro, before I start doing songs with I start doing background checks to make sure they're not. Yeah. Because when they start getting took down, standing on that shit ain't looking right, man. If you gonna have this shit, defend it. Defend it.
You feel like, well, it's one thing if somebody snitches, right? But if they get took down, you know what I'm saying? Is it like, does it make it? It don't make Maxo look bad, you know what I'm saying?
It don't make me look bad, but I'll be looking at you making yourself look bad, bro. Right. Like, don't wear the chains, like, bro, move smart, man. You know what I'm saying, right, bro? There's a lot of hungry. Like, nobody's invincible. I'm not saying I'm invincible, but nigga, I done lived in Cali, all. You know what go down to Cali.
Quando Rondo in Cali, and he had a situation where his friend died right there next to him. Right. You know, and he came out and he actually dropped his flag. He said, I ain't CRIP no more. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 woo. You know, how does that work? You know what I'm saying? You're a big rapper. You know what I'm saying? You in the politics, and you even had reasons to drop your flag on some corporate, you know, for the money. Right, you know what I mean? So when you see Quando Rondo on that type time for trauma purposes, you know what I mean? Like, what's your take?
I'm not Quando Rondo, so it's different. But I say him, I want to bang them all, go get your put off. Leave it at that. Leave it alone. Like back in the day, I would have been like, hey, I could this life. Ooh. Not for life, bro. It's a lot of niggas stop banging. Like, I'm being real. Like, they just stop banging. So, nigga, change his life. People like it's too much pressure. You got other, you know what I'm saying? Everybody dropping around him. Maybe they're not up on the thing, like on the skull, and it's just like, ain't going right for him. Then they put that shit down, like, leave that shit on.
Yeah, I ain't trying to laugh.
Nah. I'm being real because, like,
you said it's so real. No, it was like that.
Right.
That'd be true. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. I done seen like, you know what I'm saying?
It's the reality.
I done seen like, you know what I'm saying? People getting whacked so much that they commit suicide, whack themselves. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, like, bro, I don't like that kind of stress, trauma on nobody, bro. Feel like that's it. You know what I'm saying? He probably just saying that shit in the moment. He probably like, nah, this still in me, can't no take it out me. You know what I'm saying? On my 10 toes, he might come to that, but you know, and probably be on drugs, got emotional problems, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But he want to put his flag down, let him put his flag down, because a lot of them hop different gangs. Don't say about, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't defending Quando, but I'm just saying I defended Quando, just like I said, 6'9", had to go whoop the hood snitching, not defending them, but the gang up on right there, should have defended right fucked up in front of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of picking and choosing.
Yeah. This is the last question. I definitely have to just get the elephant out of the room with Terrence Gangster Williams. So I interviewed him several times, you know what I'm saying? And it came out that he told on the dead to get out originally, right? And that brought about a debate because remember T.I. allegedly told on his cousin to get out. And so, you know, we understand that generally speaking in the streets, telling isn't okay.
All right.
But if it came to, you know, putting the blame on somebody who ain't going to be able to do the time, is that okay?
Because you still just dishonoring their name. I got plenty of dead homies. I'm not putting nothing on none of them. Yeah. I'm not dishonoring their name. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Terrence Gangster Williams, he did a lot of gangster.
Right.
But he did that too. So, you know, that shit doesn't matter no more. Even though he did what he did, don't matter no more. Like, telling is black or white, bro. Ain't no shade of gray with that shit.
Well, if he's somebody who told, but let's say he was original Cream, you know what I'm saying? And he coming home, original, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking before the music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he come home and, you know what I'm saying, you his relative or however it is, and you baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you cut him off? How does Maxo move? You were part of the original Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? How does Maxo move?
Yeah, he did what he did. We gotta move accordingly. Ain't no debate. This ain't no democracy. You did this.
Right. Ain't nobody
that's
been
that.
in the program. No.
My own blood brother did that shit. Vice versa. If I did, like, they be on the same, like, no back and forth.
Yeah, man. What's new? What Maxo got coming up?
Man, projects dropping. Got another tour. Like, I just like shit. To be honest, bro, the whole last been on tour. I had my own tour. I went on tour with the Suicide Boys. I did Rolling Loud Portugal. I did a New Zealand tour, Australian tour. Right. I'm probably leaving one out. I did Coachella, a lot of Palooza. Like, to be honest, I've been doing a lot of interviews, like, you know what I'm saying, like Pitchfork, Beta, Rolling Stones, that real tune.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause now we gonna get, you know what I'm saying, we gonna get him that too, man. Pretty soon you ain't gonna be sitting down all these streets, man. You gonna have all, like, you know. I like it that you still keep your hands to the street, though. Because you can't forget where you come from, man.
That part. I try to get my cartel balls on when I give my title to creators. You know
there you go. You got a next boss, man.
Yeah, man. No, for real, man.
Yeah.
You know, pleasure having you, Max. So, anything you wanted to let the people know that you ain't let them know?
Yeah, go grab that KCG Josh, Book of Joshua. D Slim coming on the way. You know what I'm saying?
KCG
he got a lot of shout out all my free all my RP money due. RP Fredo, RP Hot Sauce, RP Slow Groove, RP Realo, RP everybody, because I can't just keep naming all the names. Then and say everything. Shout out, God, Murder Black Tens. Shout out, A7 Trey. Y'all know what's going on, you know. Cream Glick, Mama, I love you. I'm here.
Hey, Real Tone, it's some real money in the room.
Real Sound Studios, you know what's going down. Real Tone, money in the room.
You know, a shit show, man. Overstood, man.
All my young niggas in the streets, they got beef. You can overcome this. Like, you can overcome this shit, really get some money out this rap, hop in this industry, and really get coochie on them folks. Ain't nothing wrong with changing up on, bro. I used to be on the block every day. I only go to the block now when I got videos or something like that, or like getting back to the hood or something. So it don't make you know nothing.